Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm supposed to be waking up for work in an hour. But I'm already up. I've been up since 4. I think my mind subconsciously woke me up because today's going to be an interesting day. We have the Sunday morning report on UFOs and UAP. And then we have the very important 60 Minutes segment reporting on the same subject. I wanted to show you guys this tweet from 60 Minutes. And it's worded in a way that I found to be quite interesting. It says here, after decades of public denial, the Pentagon now admits the existence of unidentified aerial phenomenon, or UAP, more commonly known as UFOs. And the Senate wants answers. Bill Whitaker reports tomorrow, well, now today. After decades of public denial, the Pentagon now admits the existence of unidentified aerial phenomenon. They just came right out and said it. They dropped the mic. Now listen, that doesn't necessarily mean that this report that we're going to have is really going to be anything earth-shattering. I mean, maybe it will be. I mean, when you're somebody that has any kind of interest in this particular topic, you don't want to have your expectations set too high, because there's been a lot of disappointment. But I'm going to be really blunt here. We as human beings have a right to know if this is going on. If our planet is being visited by an intelligence that is eons ahead of us technologically, spiritually, and in every other way, we should know. Listen, I understand if the government decided to keep some of this stuff secret because they recovered crashed vehicles and it contained technology that, if it had gotten into the wrong hands, could have threatened this entire planet. Like, there are good reasons to keep some of this stuff secret in certain regards. But I think we've now hit the point where people should probably just prepare themselves and get used to this idea, because it is happening. And it's part of our reality. We have to accept that. You know, had this been going on, this particular media outburst that's been occurring lately, where, you know, it seems like prominent members of the UFO field community, you know, Department of Defense, people like Chris Mellon, Elizondo, everybody, if these guys were going around on this media crusade years ago, it probably would have been a little bit more frightening for some people. If this footage was released years ago, it could have caused panic, like if it was in the 50s or the 60s. But it's 2021. I mean, it's been a long time. We have to just mentally prepare ourselves for this. I mean, I'm already ready for this because I've already believed it my entire life. But if you're someone who's watching this video that maybe is a little bit frightened by this, that we're being watched by an unknown presence at any given time, like, I can understand when you frame it like that. Yeah, it's a little scary. I understand, but I'm not afraid of it. Honestly, I'm really not. If they wanted to destroy our planet or invade, in typical terms at least, the way that we understand those things from a human perspective, it would have already occurred. So, I'm going to keep you guys updated as best as I can. I definitely will have more for you guys later on today. I made sure that, considering I'm going to be at work when the 60 Minutes report is released, that it's recorded, and I'm gonna try to avoid looking at anything until I get home so I can watch the report myself. Now, well, The Sunday morning report, I'll be at work. Obviously, I'm leaving for work in an hour. There could be something interesting in that. I would imagine there will be at least a little something. Now, when the 60 Minutes report airs later on in the day, I'm watching it right then and there. I'm not recording it and saving it for later. I'm definitely gonna be right in front of the TV watching that, or maybe even streaming it on my computer. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming later on, because this has my full attention today. I'm very excited for it, but as you can probably tell, I'm like still kind of waking up here. I'm not all here yet, really. I've been kind of in and out of sleep, but I decided to check Reddit, and somebody had shared this tweet, and I was like, wait, what? The Pentagon now admits? I was like, that's the phrase we're using? Alright, okay, we're getting strapped in here, apparently. Yeah, things are about to get really interesting, everybody. Things are about to get really interesting. And maybe we'll get some things that we want. Maybe not everything initially. But the process of disclosure, I believe, has begun. Because it's not an event. There's steps to this, right? Like, this isn't something that's going to happen in one day. But I feel like this is really happening now. Disclosure is happening, and we're looking right at it. Some of these things that we're looking at now, this tweet, the interviews Elizondo has done with Tucker Carlson and other, news outlets, this is historic, and it will be looked upon as such later on down the road. So hold on to your butts, because we're going for a ride here. We're going for a ride. You guys, thanks for watching the video. I know it's early, but like I said, I saw this and I was like, I gotta say something before I go to work. But check back in later. Watch the report as well. Watch the 60 Minutes report today. Especially if you don't know a whole lot about this, and you only hear me talking about it, and you're somebody that just watches my YouTube channel for the other content that I make. Go watch this report tonight, and then come back and let me hear your thoughts on it. Take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day.